Yo, what's going on out there? It's Larry coming to you again with a special edition of the Blazing Sports Report. Earlier today, I gave y'all my outlook on NFL Week 9. I mean, we know what's going to happen with that according to my opinions. Whether y'all agree or disagree, I mean, that's on y'all, but I gave y'all mine. Right now, what I'm going to bring to y'all is a special report on the number one versus number two matchup in college football. I cover all aspects of sport, man. I'm not just a one-trick pony. When it comes to this college football game, I'm looking forward to next week. You know, college basketball starts. That's what I got to look forward to without the NBA. But in this college football matchup, number one, number two, LSU versus Alabama, it's pretty much the key matchup in who's going to play in the national championship game. Granted, the winning team runs the table. Now, I think that even if LSU loses this game, but ends up running the table with the rest of their way if someone else was to stumble in front of them, say like Oklahoma State, because they're pretty much guaranteed the number two spot after this week if they win their game. But as I look at this game, you got to look at a couple of matchups right here. When you look at the quarterback side of things, LSU has two experienced quarterbacks, Jordan Jefferson and Jared Lee. Jared Lee has gotten the majority of the snaps. Even though Jordan Jefferson has come in from time to time, he does things that Jared Lee cannot do. And that's run the ball, be a more dynamic quarterback. But when you look in terms of consistency, you got to give that to Jared Lee. He has been a starter for most of the season. Of course, Jordan Jefferson was suspended at the beginning, but that will be that key. That's going to be the key component for them because they got a couple of inexperienced quarterbacks on the Alabama side of things. They haven't played in the big game. AJ McCarron, Phillip Sims. AJ McCarron has pretty much earned the starting job at this point, but at the same time, he has 10 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, but he does have a high completion percentage with 67%. Granted, Alabama doesn't throw the ball as much, but they do. What they do is throw the ball efficiently. That's what that shows you with that 67%. When you turn around and look at the flip side of the defensive side, both of these teams are excellent defensive teams. Alabama, if I'm not mistaken, is first in total defense in the nation. LSU is right behind them, if I'm not mistaken, at number 3, if not maybe a little bit lower, if I'm not mistaken. I know they're a top 10 defensive team, and the thing that they both specialize in is shutting down teams on the ground. Now, when you look at Alabama, that's pretty much their ground. They're pretty much a ground and pound attack. They're gonna smack you in the mouth with their run game and hit you on defense. They run an NFL style. They're an NFL style team. I mean, when you consider who they have as their primary units out there, you got a team that runs the ball. They're gonna play hard defensively. They don't give up passing yards. They don't let you get anything on the ground. They're number one in total defense. And they haven't allowed a team to score more than 11 points, and that was a Penn State team. And I think that was Penn State's only loss. But when you look at the other side of things, LSU, they're giving up more points, but they also played in tougher competition and playing Oregon, and they also played at West Virginia. Both games of those, I mean, you can give. That's the reason I said if LSU does end up losing this game, if number 2 slips up, whoever takes that number 2 spot, I could put LSU back in that title picture. But in terms of this Saturday, though, considering the fact that they're playing in Alabama, Bryant-Denny Stadium, going to have 90,000 plus rabid Alabama fans going right up against them, it's going to be a tough matchup for LSU. But I think in the end, Alabama will come out on top. I'm not saying that because I'm a fan. I'm saying that because their rushing attack has been more proficient. Well, their offensive attack in general has been more proficient than that of LSU's. LSU doesn't have... I think they're averaging 190 passing yards compared to Alabama's 220. I mean, we know this is college football and everything, but that shows you that Alabama is a little more diverse on the offensive end. They have more receivers that they can spread the ball out to, whereas in LSU they have one guy, Ruben Randall, who's going to have a tough matchup with Dre Kirkpatrick. But that will be the key matchup, in my opinion, throughout the whole game, is who's going to get the better edge in that on the wide receiver cornerback matchup. But at the end, I think Alabama will take the win. They will get the number 1 ranking. They'll have to watch out for an Auburn team who has been up and down. I don't know how Auburn is still ranked, but they are. But we know what happened last year. They allowed Auburn to get back in the game, lose it, and cost them a chance to go to the national championship game. I don't think Alabama has to worry about that this year. They have a Heisman candidate in Trent Richardson back there. And I think they will be able to pull this thing off. That will be all I give y'all on this report right here. Give me y'all response. Give me y'all picks. Let me know what you think. Hit me up twitter.com/blaze1878 so you can comment right here on this video. And if you're watching this from somewhere else, go to youtube.com/blaze1878. My name Larry Jenkins. Has been a Blazer Sports Report. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.